I'm Anil Kumar, and now let us discuss about rational functions. Here is a thinking and communication question for you. A rational expression is of the form of f of x divided by g of x, where f of x and g of x are polynomials, g of x is not equal to 0. Now, whenever g of x is 0, we say those points are not in the domain of the rational functions. So that leads to restriction. The question here is, provide an example of a rational function which will not have any restriction, right? So as we see from the very definition that g of x is not equal to 0, that leads to restriction. Now the question here is, you need to provide an example of a rational function which will not have any restriction. So can you think about it? Well, let's look into a rational function like this. Let's say rational function is some polynomial, let's say x plus 1 divided by x squared plus 1. Now, denominator x squared plus 1 is never equal to 0, right? If you equate x squared plus 1 equal to 0, what do you get? You get x squared equals to negative 1. You know, x squared is always positive, so it is never negative 1. So this function does not have any restriction. So there is possibility of having rational expressions which will not have any restrictions. So that's kind of very important to understand, and that is why I am discussing this question with you. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you and all the best.